Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rukakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Haruwell. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor Campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I just wanted to do a quick video, exhortation through the Spirit, all right, of, looking back at the men of old and what they had to, endure, what they had to go through, all right, and how they were increased at the end, all right, and us serving the Lord in like manner, all right, we're going to, have to go through certain things as well, and it might seem like it's, it's very dark that, you may be forsaken, all right, but if you're reading the scriptures and understanding the latter end, then you know that this is just, that fire. That fiery trial, which is to try you, and one of our best examples of this is Job, man. Going into what Job had to deal with, how he was wealthy, he had increase, and then he lost it all. All right, the Lord allowed Satan to take it all from him, do everything to him but kill him, because there was a bet made, between the Most High and Satan. Said that, if you took your head from him and everything is taken from him, he'll curse you to your face. But Job never did that. He was a prime example of enduring, as a man of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because it doesn't matter what we go through. We still put our full faith and trust in the Lord. All right. The same Lord that got us into this situation is the same Lord that will deliver us from it. And again, it's not for our destruction. It's for us to be, we're being molded into those precious metals. All right. More precious than fine gold. All right. So this is James chapter 5. In verse 10, take my brethren the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. This truth, being in this truth isn't all sunshine and rainbows at all, man. That's why the scriptures speak about, that sweetness at the beginning, and then, your belly turns bitter. All right, because, it's sweet. We're Israelites, we're God's chosen people, we're kings. We can have more than one woman. But then that bitterness sets in. The world is going to be against you because you're seeking righteousness. Women are going to be against you. Employers are going to be against you. All right, the system itself that has been designed to keep Jake down will be against you. All right, but you got to continue to retain your faith in the Lord. Verse 11, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. Right, we've seen the patience of Job, man. And we've seen the end. We've seen the latter end, how he was increased. All right, Israel's entire story will be, a redemption story. How we go from rags to riches, man. How we go from, being slaves to being sovereigns. That's what the Lord is about to do on a nationwide level for us. All right, but also as individuals. We're in that fiery trial because, that pressure is mounting. The economy is squeezing. Things are getting harder. Things are getting more expensive. And the Lord is seeing if, we're standing on our faith in him rather than our faith in this world and in this system, man. All right? Let's get this, since I mentioned it. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. So don't count it strange, man. All right, this is, something, this isn't unique to you. And we have to be reminded of that because, like, when when you're walking in this faith and shit just starts happening, it's like, damn, man, like, why always me? All right, but it's all of us. We just don't speak on it all the time. We bear our cross, man. Yahweh Shah said, if you don't bear your cross, you cannot be his disciple. All right, he bared the ultimate cross. He was marred more than any of us. He had to suffer. Here it is. He has more power than all of us, and he suffered the most, man. So we really don't have an excuse. Verse 12, it says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. See? As if something just randomly happened to you. Like, you just got bad luck. Nah. Verse 13, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of a Mashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So we're waiting for the Lord's glory to be revealed. Because when he shines, we shine. Because we also partook in his sufferings. It says, if you be reproached for the name of Mashiach, happy are ye. For the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. And their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Right? Everybody speaks evil about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but we glorify him. And that's why the Lord is going to honor us. He's going to make sure we eat. He's going to make sure that we're clothed when everybody else is out here starving to death, man. All right, that's the real life reality of what we're facing right now. So, this trial that we're going through, this faith, this truth that we're in, it's not an easy walk. It's going to try you. It's going to mold you. It's not going to keep you the same. If you're staying the same, then something's wrong. All right, the Lord is forging us, man. Brothers are becoming more stoic, more austere, all right, more less tolerable to people's bullshit, more willing to walk away from situations that don't serve us, even with women. It makes you an overall well-rounded man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but you go through that fire to get there. It is something we all have to experience. Again, going back to our cross that we have to bear. And then every brother won't bear the same cross. Some brothers will have different issues. All right, but we all have a cross to bear, man. All right, but don't think that some strange thing happened unto you. If you receive that chastening of the Lord, then you're a son and not a bastard of the Lord. We don't want to be bastards. We want to be a son of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the Lord is coming back to get his sons, man. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakakradash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.